Good morning, warriors. It is 8 a.m. Saturday, July 23rd, and you probably just saw my weigh-in and thought, the fuck? I'm just gonna do a quick little confession corner situation right up in here. So what happened was this week has been like one absolute stupidity after another, and it basically boils down to, first of all, I take full responsibility. It's nobody's fault but myself. Second, I simply lost focus. This is why I don't just start at the 12-week out period like this. It's good to have, I always suggest to everyone to have more than 12 weeks to prepare for a show. It's good to have that grace period because it does happen. You will slip up at times, and that's fine. So this week what happened was I took on an extra gig. I was working as an extra for a TV movie, and it was 2 days, both days were 6 hours, and the first day I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how long we'd be there for, and so I didn't really have any food on me, and by the end of it I was starving. And then the day after, I thought I came prepared, but then again we ended up staying longer than I thought, and anyway it was just a bunch of like me not being prepared and losing focus. So there was a lot of stupidities were eaten. A lot of things that I shouldn't have been eating were eaten. And at that point in time, it was just kind of like, fuck it, whatever, you know. I could justify it any way that I'd like, but at the end of the day, I lost focus. And because of that, I gave into fear. I gave into doubt, the things that I was talking about in my last video. And you know, I had to sit down, have a talk with myself and regroup and realize like, look, you know, from here on out, if it has nothing to do with my one goal, then it's a distraction and it's not worth it. So I am learning from that little lesson, and so from now on there will be no more side gigs. I'm probably gonna keep my social time to a minimum now because it is crunch time. I'm not worried about the weight gain. Actually, to be honest, like yesterday was the first day I got back on track, like 100%. And like my weight was actually higher. I was actually up at like 136. Today I'm down like roughly 3 pounds, which is normally how my body does fluctuate. Like I know my body very well. I don't panic anymore when I see my weight go up. I know like if it's really, really bad, like the first day I'll go down 3 pounds, and then after that, it'll always follow as like 2, then 1, then like half, and then so on and so forth. So I'm not too worried. I think I'm feeling very positive about the coming week. I think I will break my 130 barrier by the time I get to my sister's baby shower, which is next Saturday. Today marks 13 weeks out. Next Saturday will be the 12-week out point. If I have not broken the 130 barrier by next weekend, I will not have that weight feed because I need to get work done. I have a long way to go, and I really do need to stay focused. And you know, after having experienced that, where it was just, today I wasn't an athlete, today I was an actress, and I couldn't wait to get back to my life. And so I'm happy now that I am back to my life. Anyways, I just wanted to explain what the hell is up with that weight fluctuation. You gotta remember, progress is not linear. I had stayed at 130, I was staying at 130, and my weight was actually even going up at one point, so this might have even been a good thing. We'll see. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. And keep calm and carry on, as cheesy as that sounds. That's all you can do after a cheat day. After a cheat day, after a cheat week, after a cheat anything, the best thing you can possibly do is just move on, forgive yourself, and just get back on track to whatever it is you are doing. Don't try to do extra cardio. Don't try to starve yourself the next day, because it'll only lead to further binging and all kinds of psychological damage as well as physical. So don't do that. So I'm gonna let you guys go here. I'm gonna enjoy my little caffeination, and then I'm gonna enjoy myself a leg day, and I'll take you guys along with me on that.
You said you never lied to said you never lied to me, but now you're running around carefree. You said I'd be your only one, but now this love I have for you is done.
Oh shit, you okay?
Got it.
You said you never lied to me, but now you're running around carefree. You said I'd be your only one, but now this love I have for you is done.
Hey guys, so I'm back from the gym. My training took a lot longer than I expected it to, and then I had 2 clients after that. This was originally supposed to be a full day of eating, but realistically speaking, when I have to like shove chicken breast and like nuts in between clients, yeah, I just said that, wow. Realistically speaking, when you're trying to like scoff down meals between clients, it just doesn't pan out the way you want it to, but that's okay because I still have 2 meals left, and actually both of which are the ones that I actually really wanted to show you, so you'll see those later. I just wanted to go back on and touch up a bit more in terms of details and stuff on the nails not on fleek. I just wanted to touch up on the whole confessions bit. I don't feel like, I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I'm not like, oh God, like, no, I'm never gonna make it. It did cross my mind, but I realized that by feeding into that fear, into the self-doubt, whether I'll be ready or not, and all that kind of stuff, is just gonna make things worse. So I'm not allowing myself to go down that road. We're just gonna move on, which I have done, and so far, so good. I've been doing a lot of reading. Now, because I'm getting into a prep, like I did talk about this in a previous video, where part of, you know, staying motivated and all that kind of stuff also has to do with the people that you surround yourself with. But when you're doing a prep, it does tend to be a very lonely experience. You're very much alone in what you're doing, and you have to kind of get used to that. You don't see your friends, you don't get to really see the like-minded people that you had time to go see in the past, and it really is just you. It's a very selfish sport. You just you got to do what you got to do. So another thing that I've been doing in order to keep motivated and to just really stay focused and get my head in the game is I've done a lot of reading. Now, not like self-help kind of stuff, more like personal growth books. And I really like them because they really offer a variety of perspectives on things, on situations and whatnot. And one of the ones that I really wanted to talk about today, that I would show it to you, but I've already like handed it off to a friend because I was like, you need to read this book. It's called The One Thing. I don't even, you know what, I'm gonna put a picture of the book here And I don't even remember the author's name. Sorry. But this book, first of all, I highly recommend it. It made me want to cry. When I first started off my path in musical theater, I used to pour my heart and soul in it. I literally, like, eat, sleep, shit, breathe musical theater at that time. And, you know, at the time I would get criticized a lot by, like, my boyfriend at the time, like some family, some of my friends too, you know, we don't see you enough, la la la. And, like, you know, there should be some sort of balance in your life, and you know, that's a little extreme. And I was made to feel bad for what I was doing. But in my head, like, I thought, you know, like, in order to actually get to where I wanted to get to, I should be putting that level of work in there. And to be honest, when I look back, like, it's that work ethic that I had and that focus that got my name in the papers, that got good good reviews, that got me in one show after another constantly. You know, it was rare that there was a dry spell. I was always busy. I was always auditioning. I was always doing something. And I considered myself successful, even though I wasn't, you know, I wasn't in the big leagues just yet. Like, I was well on my way, and I could have gotten there had I kept going with that. But, you know, I was made to feel like I was doing something bad, and, you know, at the time I listened to that. And so I had stopped. Now, fast forward, now here I am, and I realized that when I did my last prep, that was exactly what I did. I kind of became a shut-in, and no, there was no balance. It completely lacked balance. But here's the thing. This book, this is where the book comes in, sorry. This book basically confirmed that I wasn't doing anything wrong, and that is the way to create extraordinary results, is to have an intense amount of focus. You pick one thing, and hence the title, the one thing, and you just run with it. And anything else in your life that does not have to do with, or that will not help you get to your one thing, is a distraction, and therefore a waste of your time, and you shouldn't be giving it any focus. And so that's kind of like the example, like, for example, this past week, with the whole extra work, it was not something that was going to get me closer to my one thing. It was a distraction, and I did lose focus, and voila, and damage ensued. So that's it. I really recommend you guys read it. I think it's amazing. It really offered some great insight in terms of, like, productivity and all that kind of stuff. It's not telling you, hey, you know, you should be staying up till 3 a.m, working like a workhorse constantly, and to get there. It's not. It's the opposite of that, actually. It's telling you that the amount of work you should be putting in, like, you should time block it. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it too much. I don't want to. This is not a book review. I just wanted to say it's amazing, and I really do think that anybody who's really trying to get ahead in whatever it is that they're doing should read this book. It really does help. And so, I've been using a hashtag recently, and I've been getting a lot of my clients to use it as well. And because that mind frame that I used to have, it's a warrior mindset. It's a warrior mentality. It's that, like, you just work. You work, but you work smart. You work efficiently, and you produce the results that you work so hard for and that you fight for. Because it is a fight. When you're dealing with your own brain, when your brain is your biggest enemy, sometimes it's a fight. And so I've been using the hashtag warrior mindset, and I encourage you guys to do it too. If you are prepping, or if you are doing whatever it is you're doing that involves that kind of mental focus, and or even if, like, my video has, like, inspired you in some way, use the hashtag warrior mindset. I'll do it, like, every week. I'll do a check and see, like, what's up with that, and who knows, maybe I'll get to connect with more of you through that. Along with using the hashtag, I can't say this enough, I love when you guys comment on my videos. It really helps it not only does it support the channel, but it helps support me too, and it really does also help with the keeping of the focus and all that. And so I'd really like to give back for, you know, your support, your encouragement, and all that. And so what I would like to do at the end of this cut, maybe, I would like to do a giveaway. Now, I don't know what I would give away just yet per se, but I will start working on creating a fun little package for you guys, and maybe I'll make an announcement in the coming weeks when I find that, when I figure it out. But I really do want to do a giveaway, so to someone whoever is, you know, super supportive, who comments, who likes, who views the video, who shares the video, do all that fun stuff, and like by the end of it, like we'll tally it up, and I'll do a little giveaway, because, you know, I appreciate it, and I want to show my appreciation. And so that's it. Please support me on this ridiculous journey. So I am going to make a high protein, low fat pasta primavera. So the first thing we're gonna need, the most important ingredient, soybean spaghetti. There she is. Meow. What? What? So yeah, soybean spaghetti is super easy to make, by the way. It's like any other regular spaghetti. You bring water to a boil, stick it in there. I think it's like, how long do you keep it in there for? 6 to 8 minutes, and it's done. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get the rest of the ingredients. So I've got the noodles going. Now I'm gonna make the sauce. So I've got half a cup of Greek yogurt measured out, and I'm gonna add some nutritional yeast, which is a great substitute for cheese, like any kind of salty Parmesan-y kind of cheese. So I've got 4 tablespoons to put in. Each tablespoon is 5 grams. So we're gonna measure out 20 grams of this stuff. Let's see. Yes, little one. 20 grams. We are gonna add some onion powder. Ooh! This is really hard to do with one hand, by the way. And of course garlic, because garlic is life. We're gonna mix all that up, and we're gonna throw it on once we start cooking the broccolis. And just so that I don't, you know, burn down the kitchen by accident, I'm not gonna film the cooking process. I will cook it, and I'll just throw it all together. I'll tell you what I did, show you the final product, and hopefully it turns out okay, because by the way, did I mention I'm doing this on the fly? Yeah, I'm crazy like that. She agrees, right? Is mommy? Yeah! So basically what I ended up doing was I just steamed the broccoli, threw on the sauce on it, just so that it can like get a little bit thinner with heat, because with the Greek yogurt it was quite thick. If your macros allow it, I would definitely recommend maybe a little bit more Greek yogurt, or you can add a little bit of like unsweetened like almond milk or something, just to like make it a bit more watery, because this is a little thick, but I don't mind because this looks kind of amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Check it out. So that is 100% vegetarian. All it is soybean spaghetti, broccoli, and that mixture that I put in that bowl, which was what? Nutritional yeast, onion powder, garlic powder, and Greek yogurt. So this is my high protein, low fat, high fiber pasta primavera on the go, on the fly. And actually I should probably try it, because if it sucks, I don't want to tell you guys. Let's try this. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I would tamper with it a little bit more, but because I'm hungry and I don't have time, that's not gonna happen. Let me just get more sauce, just to... I got the sauce now. Damn. Okay, that's good. Highly recommend it. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go eat this now. Bye. So I just finished taking a shower after answering some client emails and doing normal people stuff, you know, like laundry and showering and stuff. And I'm about to have my last meal, but what I did want to mention, for those of you who are local, there's a very good friend of mine who just started his ready-made meals. They're called Macros meals. They're really amazing. They come frozen in flat packages, like this one right here. It doesn't look like much, eh? But it stores really, really, really well. You'll see the cute little logo that he drew by himself. Anyway, so these are amazing. They are about 350 to 400 calories per meal. So this here is a meal. The macros are all written out. Most of them are roughly 40 grams of protein, so that's amazing. Again, they come in 3 different flavors. There's lamb and lentils, chili con carne, and a chicken cacciatore. The chicken cacciatore is the one that's lowest in carbs. Again, the macros are all listed there. They're very macro friendly, and I mean, they're very versatile. If you want to add to them, I mean, sometimes I'll put them either on a bed of spinach if I'm doing low carb, or if I need more carbs, I'll put them on a bed of like brown rice or frika or quinoa or whatever. And let me tell you, they're awesome. The best way to cook them is to do it stovetop, but I'm lazy and I often just want my meals now. And you can do it in the microwave, and honestly, like, I don't really taste that much of a difference. Really, really good. All clean ingredients. And so they come in either packs of 6 or 9. And so for those of you who are interested, you can check out, I'll put the link in the description box. It's macrosmeals.com. There's like a dash in between. But I am pleased to announce that I do have a discount code. So for those of you who are local, again, here in the Montreal area, and who want to get in on this, like honestly, like I just keep a box on hand just in case. You never know. You might be coming home late and you don't feel like cooking or whatever. Or you're on the go and you really need to just like grab something and make sure you have a meal with you if you're traveling. It's amazing. So my discount code is SOFIT1307. So it's SOFIT 1307, all caps. And it is for 20% off. Isn't that great? Now there is a limited amount of use for the code. I think there's roughly 50. So for those of you who want to get in on that, go for it. It is also, you have the option of ordering it by box or even by subscription. So you can get a box per month, which in the end will end up being cheaper, obviously. So yeah, so I'm gonna cook this up. I'm probably gonna put it on a bed of broccolis because I am hungry. And I like volume, and veggies are a good thing, as well as fiber. So I will show you what it looks like when it's cooked, because obviously they don't look so great when they're frozen, but I will show you that in the next clip. And that is the final product. Check out that shredded lamb dough. So excited. So that's gonna conclude episode 3 of my prep series. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. It really helps support my channel. Don't forget to use my hashtag Warrior Mindset. Comment below, share the video, like the video. I'll keep you guys posted on the giveaway, on what I will actually give away. And yeah, I guess that's it. So we're still trekking. We're still going. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Failure is not an option to me. Learning is. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, before we started walking, we would fall. And we didn't just stop and say like, screw this, it's not for me. We got back up again and we kept going.